Hey everyone, welcome back to another dividend investing video. And Happy New Year, happy 2024. As we end 2023, we're also ending the month of December, and that means it's time to provide an update on our public dividend growth income portfolio for December 2023. If this is your first time seeing a video in the series, around the end of 2022, I started a brand new dividend portfolio from scratch. I've been documenting its growth here on the Dividend Growth Income channel. And today I will show you all of the stocks I purchased in the account over the month of December and all of the dividends we collected. We had a record month in dividends, getting very close to a huge milestone. So we have lots to cover. Let's get into it. I'm Nick, and this is the Dividend Growth Income channel. Thank you for joining me today. I'm not a financial advisor or guru. I'm just a regular guy who wants to share my love of dividend growth investing and building financial independence with passive income. If you could, please do me a favor, smash the like button and subscribe to keep up with future videos. This helps us out more than you can imagine with the algorithm, so we can bring you more quality dividend investing content. So this dividend portfolio is held in Fidelity. I'm a huge fan of their interface, and the app allows me to buy in dollar amounts, aka fractional shares, which has been key to this strategy. Since the portfolio's creation back in September of 2022, I've added funds to this account every week and purchased from a selection of ETFs and dividend growth stocks. I don't have a lot of money to just make a lump sum investment, so I dollar cost average and buy all throughout the year. Today, this account is sitting just shy of $19,000. We're at $18,940 in value. Huge shout out to those of you who watched the first video where I started this account with $100 and bought some ETFs. It's come a long way, but really this account is just getting started. Let me bring up the spreadsheet I use to share the activity of this account with you all. All right, so the portfolio has been doing well in these last few months. I'm sure most of us are sitting on green portfolios right now, feeling pretty good about things. Thus far, I've made $17,350 in cash contributions to the portfolio. And today we have a market value of $18,933.09. It's a few dollars less than what Fidelity was showing, because Fidelity is already processing my first January dividends, believe it or not. And I finally have this representing the way I want it. With dividends reinvested, I have a total cost of $17,632.28. This gives us a gain on that investment of $1,300.81, or 7.38%. But if we want to see the true gain based off what I've actually added, the $17,350, then we're actually up over 9%, truly, with a gain of $1,583.09. And that's a more accurate way to look at how this has performed. And as of today, the portfolio is yielding 3.12%. I don't focus on this yield itself. How much these stocks pay right now isn't really that important. I'm looking for dividend growth. And yield on cost on my initial funds invested is 3.35%. And I want to see this grow over time. The portfolio has generated $349 in dividends thus far. 337 of those dollars were made in the year 2023. As we end the year, my forward annual income is $590.61. And what this means is, how much would this portfolio make in 2024 in dividends if I didn't add any more funds, turned off dividend reinvestment, and then say all the companies all decided dividend hikes were canceled for the year 2024. And this is what I love about dividend growth investing, the three ways the snowball grows. So let's say I wasn't able to add any funds in 2024. This annual income would still be higher because I have that dividend reinvestment turned on, and because these companies are each going to hopefully raise their dividend at some point in 2024. So that forward income of $590, this can be thought of as $49.22 per month. So in just over a year, I've got this portfolio at the point where it's paying out nearly $50 in dividends every month, which is a great start. This could easily cover my water and trash bills if I needed it to. Could also be thought of as $11.36 per week, or $1.62 per day. Then I have some goals set here. I don't chase yield to get to them. Notice this $50 a month goal. I could have probably set my September purchases to buy some higher yield stuff and hit that goal, but it's not particularly important that I hit these goals in any certain time frame. We should pass this goal here in the month of January, and I'm aiming to double this, get to that $100 a month on average by the end of 2024. And I illustrated how I plan to do this in my 2024 investing plan video I put out a few days back, which you can see on the channel. And I'll leave a link to that in the description. All right, let's talk money added and stocks purchased. In the month of December, I added $1,350 in cash contributions to the dividend portfolio. and I log each contribution made here. Every time I add money, I log that here to track it. I started off the year sending in $250 per week every week. By September, I had already eclipsed my initial goal of adding in $10,000 in the account this year, so I decided to up that goal to $15,000 at that point. And I decided to accelerate this sum and started adding in $300 each week. I ended up getting 96% of the way there. It was ambitious, and in the year of 2023, I added a total of $14,400 in this account, and I am pretty satisfied there. I'll be setting a goal of $18,000 to add in 2024 and upping my weekly contribution to $350 a week starting immediately in 2024. Okay, so the year was wrapping up and stocks were all on the rise. I took the month of December to add to some positions I hadn't been focused on so much in 2023 and hadn't been building as aggressively. Wednesday is a day I've designated for buying stocks in this account. There were 4 Wednesdays in the month of December. On Wednesday, December 6th, I added $300 and split it between 3 stocks. $100 in Procter & Gamble, ticker PG. $100 in Cisco Systems, ticker CSCO. $100 in Comcast Corporation, ticker CMCSA. On Wednesday, December 13th, I added $300 and split that between 3 stocks, $100 in Medtronic, ticker MDT, $100 in Mondelez International, ticker MDLZ, $100 in Beachy Properties, ticker VICI. Then on Friday, December 15th, I added an additional $150, just a little bit of extra Christmas money Santa left me. I split it 3 ways, $50 in Kroger, ticker KR, $50 in Lockheed Martin, ticker LMT, $50 in Snap-on, ticker SNA. Then on Wednesday, December 21st, I added $300, split that 3 ways, $100 in Automatic Data Processing, ticker ADP, $100 in Aflac, ticker AFL, and $100 into Chevron, ticker CVX. Then for my final purchases of the week, Wednesday, December 27th, I added $300 and split that 3 ways, $100 into Comcast, $100 into Procter & Gamble, $100 into Next Era Energy. It's one of the few stocks I'm still in the red on at the moment. All in all, that's $1,350 of new money added and invested in the month of December. And let's move along and look at dividends received. All right, so here is the dividends received page on my spreadsheet. Let's just appreciate first how in January, when this account was still in its infancy, my dividends were all less than $1 each. And in closing out the year, we flirted with $100 in dividends in our final month for December. Here is how that played out. On December 1st, supplemental insurance firm Aflac, ticker AFL, paid me $2.02. Then on December 5th, I received $4.15 from grocery retailer chain Kroger, ticker KR. On December 8th, healthcare biotech firm Amgen, ticker AMGN, paid me $3.78. In 3 payments in this account on the 11th, I received $6.53 from Chevron Corporation, ticker CVX. And the Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF, ticker SCHD, paid me $16.78. Snap-on, ticker SNA, paid me $2.37. Then on the 12th, United Health Group, ticker UNH, paid me $2.24. And I received 2 payments on the 14th, one from Home Depot, ticker HD, for $3.19. And then one from Agri Realty, ticker ADC, for $2.81. 3 dividend payments. On the 15th, I received my first payment from McDonald's, ticker MCD, in the amount of $3.85. Then $4.85 from electric utility company Next Era Energy. And then Waste Management, ticker WM, they paid me $2.51. On the 18th, Main Street Capital, ticker MAIN, they came in with $2.99. Then on the 21st, another dividend ETF, the Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF, ticker VYM, they paid me $17.01. On the 22nd, BlackRock Inc., ticker BLK, paid me $3.42. On the 26th, I received $4.13 from the Vanguard S&P 500 Index, ticker VOO. Then we closed out the year on the 29th with 2 dividend payments. That's $2.70 from Broadcom Inc., ticker AVGO. And finally, Lockheed Martin, ticker LMT. They paid me $4.46. I'm also waiting on a small supplemental payment from Main Street Capital. All in all, I collected $93.30 in dividends, and every penny of this was reinvested, boosting everything by almost $100. And this was a record month, and surely in the month of March, we will cross that $100 threshold. And here's the portfolio. Here are all the holdings in the account, sorted by weight. My heaviest positions are up on top. As always, my 3 heaviest positions are the ETFs, VYM, SCHD, and VOO. They right now take up about 24% of the account, and I've decided for 2024 I'm going to focus a little less on the ETFs than I did in 2023, just because I have 2 other accounts where I'm buying a lot of ETFs. But I'm going to continue to build up these 3 as core positions of this portfolio. So my top individual holdings right now as we end the year of 2023, it's Chevron, Kroger, Vici Properties, NextEra Energy, and Agri Realty Corporation. I bought a little heavier into most of these, and they make up the only positions I have that are in the red, aside from AT&T. I'm going to slow down on the real estate investment trust as we head into 2024. I bought a lot of these in my Roth as well, like Realty Income and more Vici Properties. But 2023 was a great year to buy these, and I'll still be adding to both Agri Realty and Vici Properties in smaller amounts throughout the year. And look for a REIT-specific video coming shortly after New Year's. Now notice that no individual stock eclipses 5% weight, which is how I want to keep things. The ETFs, I'm fine with these going as high as 10%. Here, I'll sort them by performance. NextEra Energy really had a terrible year, but I'm confident in their ability to turn this around as one of the most high-quality utilities out there. They've been largely also affected by interest rates. Then we have AT&T. I've not really added to this one in a while. I almost regret even adding it. It was doing much worse and it's largely recovered. I suppose I should probably either decide to add more to this or just merge it into something else, right? 6.262% yield, that's pretty sweet. So I'm not in a rush to move on from it, but I don't see this as a lucrative place to continue to invest right now. And then I'm down a little bit on Chevron. I'll likely be adding more to Chevron in January. Now let's see what's done well. My strongest performing stock has been Broadcom. I'm up 84% on my investment there. Then BlackRock is up 20%, and Amgen is up 18%. Most of these positions are all up. Although I did not beat the market with most of these positions, where the S&P 500 is being led by the likes of Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia. That stock exploded this year. This is why I'm a huge advocate of investing in an S&P 500 index, because it's hard to beat, especially the more you zoom out. But overall, I'm very happy with my investments. We saw some dividend raises in this account. 3 of them to be exact, and also all three of my ETFs were paying record high dividends. But on December 7th, Broadcom announced a 14% dividend raise, marking its 13th consecutive year of growth. On December 11th, Waste Management announced a 7.1% dividend raise, its 21st consecutive raise. And on December 12th, Amgen announced a 5.6% dividend raise, its 12th year of consecutive dividend growth. So you can call me a happy dividend investor. Let's see how we performed in the month of October. Okay, so we started the month out with $16,725.87 of value at the beginning of December. Then we added $1,350 cold hard cash into the account, and we collected $93.33 in dividends. And considering all that, our account value ends the month at $18,933.09. So this is a gain of $857.22, a 4.74% gain. And this is following a 5.27% gain in November. My forward dividend income also increased by almost $50, and it's pretty cool to appreciate this graph, seeing how far this account has come over the course of the last year. Now let's take a look at a dividend calendar that will illustrate the dividend payouts we expect to receive going forward. Over the next 12 months, we can expect to collect at least $590.61 in dividend income. Right now, these payments are highly concentrated to the March, June, September, and December months. And then the January, April, July, October months come in second place. Then really almost nothing in the February, May, August, November months. I don't put a lot of focus on when these pay out, but I'd be lying if I wasn't thinking about ways to bump up these lower months. But I don't want to make investment decisions based off this, and I've explained why this doesn't really matter in other videos where I actually make hypothetical portfolios based on payout schedules. It's a fun and interesting exercise. I don't think this should drive long-term investment decisions, so this is fine how it is. This coming January, I'm projected to receive $38.41 in dividend income. Companies like Automatic Data Processing, Comcast, Best Buy, Vici Properties, all will be paying me in the month of January. Best Buy and ADP dividends have already hit my account, in fact, as they pay on Tuesday. And that's one reason I love Fidelity's. They get these dividend reinvestments right away. I'm super stoked with the progress of this account. Thank you all for following along with the updates. It's great to provide these, and as long as you guys continue to be interested in this account, I'm going to continue making these dividend portfolio update videos. Now, I would love to hear what stocks you're looking at in 2024 down in the comments. I have some videos coming out on these topics in the coming weeks on what I'm looking at. Happy New Year, my friends, and until next time, keep investing.